Cade Cunningham made a comeback, but Detroit Pistons was too hasty and lost to the Charlotte Hornets in 141-119. Cade Cunningham back, but Detroit Pistons too sloppy in 141-119 loss to Charlotte Hornets. Omari Sankofa. To Detroit Free Press. With roughly a minute before halftime, the Detroit Pistons committed their 10th turnover in sloppy fashion. Isaiah Stewart attempted to inbound to Frank Jackson, but Jackson wasn't paying attention and the ball bounced off his shoulder. Stewart picked it up and passed to Corey Joseph, but was whistled for a double dribble. It summed up Detroit's night. The Pistons committed 18 turnovers for 24 Hornets points, and many of them resulted from careless passes and poor communication. It's a recurring issue this season, and it was glaring against a Charlotte Hornets team that had a red-hot shooting night against the Pistons for the second time. In 2021-22, the Pistons lost their 7th straight loss, falling to the Hornets at Little Caesars Arena, 141-119. Charlotte shot 55.7% overall, including 42.9% from three-point range, and topped 100 points with 4:25 left in the third quarter. The Hornets scored 140 against Detroit on January 5, 2. Sean Windsor. Pistons took a gamble signing Jerami Grant. It's a bigger gamble not trading him. Thursday's loss. Grizzlies are a model for what Pistons are building. At the deadline, Pistons trade for Marvin Bagley. 3 is a high upside, low-cost move. Charlotte clinched the game with a 22-9 run that started toward the end of the first quarter. The Pistons trailed by 24 points at halftime and struggled to contain the trio of LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, and Flint native and Michigan State alumnus Miles Bridges, who shot a combined 29-4-48. It was Detroit's 15th straight loss to Charlotte. Saddiq Bey led the Pistons with 25 points, and Isaiah Stewart and Killian both tallied double-double. Hamidou Diallo added 12 points off the bench. The Pistons shot just 3 of 4, 17 from 3 during the first half, and the game was already out of reach as they improved to 9-4-18 in the second half. Poor first halves, along with turnovers, have also plagued Detroit this year. The Pistons outscored the Hornets by 2 in the second half, but were unable to close the deficit against an upstart Charlotte team in the thick of the Eastern Conference playoff race. Cade Cunningham returns from 5-game absence. The Pistons missed Cunningham, who exited their loss to the New Orleans Pelicans on February 1 with a right hip pointer, then sat out Detroit's next 5 contests. It appeared he was on a minutes restriction and had some rust to work off, as he played 22 minutes and finished with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 turnovers. It wasn't reflected Friday, but the Pistons have been significantly better with Cunningham this season. They're 11-31 with him this season, and 1-13 without. A chart from Bally Sports Detroit stats guru Austin Drake gives the full picture of Cunningham's impact. How the Pistons have fared this season based on Cade's status. PIC at twitter.com/E1JekyY1T. Austin Drake. February 11, 2022. Cunningham will have 2 more games to find his rhythm before All-Star Weekend, as the Pistons play the Washington Wizards and Boston Celtics on the road next week. Contact Omari Sankofa at osankofa@freepress.com. Follow him on Twitter at Sankofa. The Free Press has started a new digital subscription model. Hey, race how you can gain access to our most exclusive Pistons content. Read more on the Detroit Pistons and sign up for our Pistons newsletter. Facebook, Twitter, email.